Yeah, let's get it, man. We know what we gotta get into.
So we got a big day for Baltimore tomorrow, yo. Lorenzo Simpson fights against Ja Tucker in New Jersey on June 21st, 2025, ESPN Plus. It's not a pay-per-view. This is a good up-and-coming boxing Baltimore boxer, Lorenzo Simpson. And they call him Truck. I'm sure a lot of people know of him. And I'm hoping he could get it done because, like, Ja Tucker is nice. You feel me? But he's the one that got the hands, but he takes too many risks.
Yeah.
So I feel like Lorenzo Simpson is going to knock him out.
Yeah,
I'm going to say like 7th or 8th round.
I know Lorenzo had an L.
He caught an L
at
too.
least 1 or 2 L's, but
he fights hard fighters. So, like,
for sure,
that's one thing I can't take away from the guys that really are fighters. Because it's like, yo, if you fight in the hardest possible opposition every time,
that's going to happen.
Because it's not like Lorenzo Simpson. The tough thing about this is a hard fight.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't going to be no they really going to be in there throwing hands. You feel me? So it's like, I like this.
I'm excited for it. I didn't know anything about that fight to keep it.
Yeah, it's going to come on ESPN Plus. So anybody that got that, watch that tomorrow night. It's for Baltimore. They're in New Jersey. Mm-hmm. It's going to be on, yo.
Let's go, Lorenzo.
And it's not pay-per-view.
Let's go, Lorenzo.
Come on, yo. We need that, yo.
Yeah, the Baltimore need a W this year, bro. We ain't get one yet.
Yeah.
Let's go from one southpaw to another. See, we're going to go from somebody who's not as well known to Manny Pacquiao, man.
Yo, Pacquiao is 75, still throwing hands for the fans.
Wonder, yo.
Ageless wonder.
Bro,
he might get the
son.
knockout.
Yo, if he knocked this man out at 68 years old, he's a ridiculous man.
I ain't gonna lie, if he do that, just on one of the Jake Paul cards, you and Floyd got run it back. Old heads, run it back, ultra old. They still gonna make mad money. They could make a lot of money in the YouTube era. It could literally be like the fake Mike Tyson fight.
This is the problem with boxing.
Swindling the fans.
Bro, Devin Haney and them be swindling us.
I know.
Shakur, the young guys be swindling us.
I'm not.
This is the problem. This is the problem with boxing.
Floyd and Pacquiao are allowed to swindle us for entertainment purposes.
As long as the belt's not on line. Like,
and they post 40.
My whole thing is just don't try to charge 100. Don't try to charge 50 neither.
Yeah. Just put it on Netflix and get Turkey to host that joint and give y'all a bag.
Yes.
And play and let everybody watch that joint. Yo, I'm not. Listen, it's two guys, same generation. I'm not against it if they want to do it again.
Okay.
Man.
And the key is have nice young fighters before that fight. Yeah,
so you just see
some
good cards. Showcase the future.
Yeah.
That's really shit. I mean, of course you getting your money how they doing it, but like showcase the up and coming guys, man. If you got some dudes from the Philippines, yo, put them on, yo. Floyd, if you want to help out somebody, put them on, yo. Like, come on, man. Like, let's get it popping. Yeah, I mean. So, like, I'm not 100%, but, like, Manny Pacquiao, I saw the little video he doing.
He still look fast.
He always going to have fast hands.
He still look fast. But, Zay, that's kind of crazy for 47 or whatever he is. He still look fast out there.
Manny Pacquiao is him, yo.
Yeah.
He's him. Like, the average dude try to knuckle up, yo. So, unless, you're a heavyweight size, you just, But, like, I'm just talking about like, the average size, probably 5'9", 5'10", 100 and 75, 80 pound dude. Yo, Manny Pacquiao gonna piece the dude.
Stretch you, because he was so unorthodox with so much energy, bro.
Yeah.
He's an all-time athlete, bro. Like, you're not running up on Manny Pacquiao, yo. You gotta yoke him up.
That's how you know that. That's how you know he a different level of crazy. Like, he can't leave it alone, yo.
One of the best basketball players of the Philippines, yo.
Really?
Yes.
You seen his hoop game?
Man, he been hooping
I
for
did
years,
see that,
yo.
actually.
Manny trying to outlast LeBron.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't
gonna
lie. Shout out Manny Pacquiao, but I feel like I would swat his shot. How tall is he, yo?
Like 5'5".
Nah, yo.
Stop hating on Manny Pacquiao.
Stop
yo.
it.
He's
Lefty,
the nicest
the lefty
hooper in the
what?
Philippines.
All right, not me, but my man Eric that went to Notre Dame, he would throw his shot out of the gym. Yo.
What I would say is, they probably don't out there.
They're not.
Because you might not make it out of it.
You're not touching the politician.
Yeah, you can't touch my man. Yo. That's why he takes every shot. He's taking every shot.
Makes sense.
You can't hand
every rebound.
You can't hand check Manny Pacquiao.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, you can't even get too close on defense. He'll just,
He might piece you
It's
up.
like people were talking about how good Barack, and I seen a few videos where I'm like, yo, nobody's playing hard against Barack, yo. Like, with the Secret Service just looking at eyeballing you, yo.
The famous video of him, like, curled up in the air with the nasty jump shot. I was like, ew, what jump shot was that, yo? I was like, what shot was that?
Yo went to the wealthiest fitness center in Montgomery County,
Now he's playing the Secret Service guys. Some of them guys had never played basketball before. Like, he's like, yo, they didn't even know what they was doing out there.
He probably went out in like one of them super fancy rich neighborhoods that had
I
like
will
a
say
rec center
that at
in
the
the
time,
middle of it.
the Secretary of Education, he was a hooper. I think over in Australia or something like that. He played professionally over there.
Probably was on his team the
He
whole
might have
time.
played the whole time. That's crazy. If they was doubling up, yo, and then just dominating everybody in
That's hilarious.
in the White House, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, salute to Manny, man.
Yeah, shout out Manny Pacquiao.
Still
and,
doing it, man. 167
I'm rooting
years
for Manny,
old.
yo.
Again,
I want him to rock the full white beard, yo, like on some old Sensei style joints when he come out.
that would be hard.
And-
That actually be
and
hard.
it'd be
Seafood.
great- and it'd be
Seafood at
seafood
age
joint.
47.
Yeah.
And it'd be great marketing too, yo. Just to, even if it's not fully white, yo, I white it up some more, yo, just to
white
make
it
it
up,
look like
yeah.
it's an old man.
Yeah,
just
you
took
gotta look like
out.
Raiden out there
He's
with a
still
beard.
out there getting it in.
Yeah.
137.
If he got one more ounce of greatness and he just goes Super Saiyan on yo, the crowd gonna go crazy. The dude might foil.
Nah, he
might
fighting
fumble,
Mario
yo.
Barrios. He gonna get thrashed, yo.
I don't know Mario. I don't know, man.
I think Mario Barrios like 25 to 30, yo. He's gonna beat him up.
Mario
yo.
been.
And Barrio took some losses recently that was kind of
Mario Barrios is fighting a 47-year-old man.
And I don't think he that young. Mario Barrios
Mario
probably a little older.
he's
than
At
that.
most, he's out
He's
age.
30.
Yeah, like he not that old. Cause Mario Barrios was young when he fought.
might be a little too much.
When he fought Tank.
47
So
on
like
on
you
30.
feel me? Like yo, he ain't yo.
Might be a
I
little
think
too
Mario
much,
Barrios puts them together, yo.
Is it
We'll
pay per view?
I hope not.
Probably not. I don't think so.
I hope not.
They better not be charging for Mario Barrios.
Put that on Netflix, yo.
57-year-old
yo,
Manny
put that
Pacquiao.
on Netflix,
Matter of
yo.
fact, Turkey, yo,
Listen,
drop in the bag, yo.
The man that got robbed, that was beating up Rolly, yo. If he can
Barroso.
win, yo, Manny Pacquiao can get a
Barroso
win, yo.
beat Rolly,
Yeah,
yo. I should have brought that up when Rolly got that fraudulent win against Ryan Garcia that fought a year and a half prior to that. It's
Old
like, yo,
man was putting hands on him. The ref was like, yo.
the nasty 1-2 the whole fight.
Wasn't that Tony? Tony
Yep.
Weeks?
Yep.
Tony Weeks,
my
yeah.
God. I
Tony
was so
Weeks stopped the fight
disappointed, yo.
randomly.
Disgusting.
I was like, come on, Tony.
We actually have a boxing break episode about that.
Yeah.
I actually would do, that was
Disgusting.
Yeah,
And I saw they did finalize with a really big fight that's coming up later in the summer.
biggest fight?
The biggest fight. Terence Crawford and Canelo
Face to
is
face
finally
today,
going to
press
happen. They went
conference.
face to face.
Turkey made it
Turkey
happen.
made it happen.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, I saw, and this probably was promo like low key because my algorithm has a lot of boxing in it. On YouTube, I saw that Terence Crawford has been training with Bivol. So I'm like, and that's one of the dudes that like beat Canelo fair and square, like beat him up. So it was like, yo, he about to try to steal the Bivol sauce. But the only thing is just that weight jump for me.
Yeah, that weight jump
Yeah.
is crazy though. Like, but
I feel like all it takes is Canelo to land a hard body shot.
we gonna see, man.
Now,
It's
if he
tough,
can stay
man.
away from him
It's
and
tough,
just piece
man.
him up, it might get interesting. But
If Canelo get winded, yo.
That's what I was about to say.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But how
might
much
get
wind will he
stretched.
have being that much heavier?
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Does Terence Crawford try to bulk up, or does he just come in?
If he comes
strong
in
and manage
lean,
weight?
that's the only way I see him beating Canelo.
If he just
And
working
stay-
out
and
whatever
just
weight he come
outboxes
in,
him.
because if he try to put on weight, I don't think that's smart at all. Yo. Like
Yeah.
just try to put on extra weight.
Not against that.
Because you
guy.
gotta be able to absorb the hits. Because even if he don't hit you, like even your arms
You
and
gotta be
stuff,
able to
like
avoid the hits.
yeah,
And if he just putting on and he can't avoid nothing, sorry,
It
bro.
might be.
yeah, he
might
get
be a
hit in the
short night.
arm the wrong time, and then he hit him with another crushing blow to the rib or something.
Might be a short night. Sadly.
Yeah, you know how
Boy, you
when
stretched out.
you got into the flash KO mode, they hit you in the body, you hit a bone break, like
Canelo just going if that happened and it's over, Canelo just gonna be like the $1 Million Man after he gonna come in with the belt, the $1 Million Man belt.
I
and
feel
just,
like Canelo, if you're
yo.
not going to fight David Benavidez, just retire, yo.
We talked about
I mean,
this. Yo. He's
just
not
retire, yo.
fighting,
Fighting Benavidez, yo. He's not gonna do it.
Just
dream,
retire
Mike.
then.
It's never
a
gonna.
dream.
Just retire then, yo. Like, yo, you did a lot, yo. You gonna be decorated. You're gonna be on the face of all the video games. You're gonna be the biggest boxing star of this era. Yo, just leave, yo. Just leave. Don't hog belts and stuff, yo.
It's annoying.
Don't do that.
It's frustrating.
Let the real scrap is scrap, yo.
They look roughly the same size though at the face to face. We already know they're like the same height.
Yeah, you know Canelo's short and stocky.
Bud got the arm length advantage, but it don't, as of right now, it don't look crazy the size.
It didn't really look that crazy.
Yeah, it
but,
didn't.
You know, when they get in that shape, man, you know, and if somebody has those special tacos, you just never know, yo.
Yeah, man.
I hope he doesn't. Yo,
you never know, yo.
For this one, yo, you're my boy, but don't eat the special tacos.
Because you know, Mike, if he ever fight Benavidez, which is not happening, but if he ever did,
he has to eat the special tacos.
He's eating 30 tacos a day, yo.
Yeah.
Just saying, yo.
Special tacos, yo, for
extra
David
rare,
Benavidez,
yo. Extra rare.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, they showed a
man.
video of David Benavidez training earlier this week, yo. He looked mad heavy, but his hands is still fast as lightning, yo.
You remember he really a fat boy.
Yeah. He used to struggle to lose that weight. Yeah.
He was on that.
Nah, but as a kid though. He was a chubby kid, yo. And then
and no disrespect, the culturally the diet is high carb. You feel me?
Touché.
So yeah, I mean that's gonna hit you in certain areas. You feel me? So I mean a lot of dough and anything. You feel me? Gonna be cooked, yo.
Hello rice.
Yeah, hella rice and just flour and shit, bro. Stuff. My bad. But
yeah, so you know that's coming up. So you know, excited. You know, one of the things from the press conference that had me laughing was, yo. From a distance, I don't know his personal life and affairs and all, just from the distance and what he presents as far as his boxing stuff. All right, with Turkey, yo, as they asked him, they was like, Oscar De La Hoya. Well, first of all, the dude was like, well, there's a question about the time of the fight. Will it be during the, somebody said they believe it's going to be during the daytime and blah, blah, blah. For magnitude of that fight, this is kind of blah, blah, blah. And he was like, who asked the question? He was like, tell me, who asked the question? Once he told him it was Oscar De La Hoya, and he like went through his whole spiel, he's like, I know who asked the question.
Yeah.
And I wanted to answer. He was like, basically, he answered in a sarcastic way, yeah, me and Dana White, we're going to get up early in the morning, have breakfast, something, and blah, blah, blah. He went through this whole thing. But he was like, ridiculous. Basically, like, ridiculous. He knows, like, Oscar's he's a goofy, yo.
Yeah.
Turkey, like, Oscar, I'm not here for the dumb stuff, yo. We putting the fights on. And this dude over here playing promotional games.
Yes. And like you said, yo, stop playing with Turkey, yo. Like, yo, I swear, yo. No, he wrote like a long statement after the Devin Haney Rolly joint. He was mad about that card. Like, yo, that card was historically bad. Yo, like, yo, if I'm giving y'all this type of chicken, I better see the greatest gladiator boxing matches of all time,
That's
yo.
real.
I'm out here playing
if not, yo,
Turkey Mike,
I don't want to see you sprinting around the ring. Yo,
I'm not playing with somebody's millions.
I told you that Devin last fight was the first time in a long time I straight up 100% agreed with Timothy Bradley. He was roasting him, yo. He's like, who trained this man?
Tim Bradley he been doing some funny joints, yo. Like recently, he was mad.
No,
at
it
that
was nasty, yo. He was dipping.
What other one? What was that other one? He was super mad at Keyshawn Davis last week. Tim Bradley was not happy at that. Yo, he was hot.
Yo.
We didn't speak about that, did we?
Not really, because we spoke about him before the fight.
Episode before that. Yeah, ironically, literally the day before.
And that scenario happened. What? That was a bad look on that family.
Overweight.
Know what it looked like? It looked like you remember the kids in school that were really bad and they got in trouble and they were popular. And this is the first time everybody was looking at them like, yo, you wildin', yo. And then it's like your head blow up and you just can't, you don't know what to do, so he just doing anything.
Just wild out.
Like Zay, he at the ringside in Norfolk at his home, eating popcorn, laughing and joking about not making weight. I would have had a public service announcement when I came out there. I would have been like, look, I'm sorry I let down the city of Norfolk. Like, all y'all came out for me. Y'all bought tickets months in advance. I'm truly sorry. I'm gonna make sure this don't happen again.
Yeah.
None of that. Then your brother got beat up in a fair and square boxing match and I went and jumped somebody, yo.
That's bad luck, man.
I told you on this one, yo. I'm a civilian. I will call the police on you, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if they did that to me, I'm pressing charges, bro. I would have dropped a dime on everybody, yo. Flat out, we not street dudes. We box professionally.
Yeah, don't jump me.
You can't jump me after I beat your brother up in the ring.
Yeah, I didn't jump him.
Yo, they lucky it's not me. I know this is an unpopular opinion because everybody want to be quote unquote street. No, I don't care, yo. We professional boxers. We getting paid to do this. Yo, what are you even doing?
That's the ultimate big bad wolf. Word is
what?
It was nasty.
Wolf man.
Man, if he crash out on me, I'm suing him for everything, yo. What? I'm having all those chains and stuff. I'm going
straight down like Ezel from Friday.
Yo,
my neck and my back.
Yeah.
What?
Like, bro, you're a pro boxer. If it was all that, you could have set it up to fight, yo, if it was that.
But Buddy was setting it up, though. If you really listen to the verbiage he was giving, like after he was explaining how he got jumped, he was like, I don't know, they showed up. So you see this lump on my head? Like, he was selling it.
Well, I mean, they
don't get me wrong. He might sue them, though. Have you hit them lawyers? Like, yo, you see that? What you thinking? You think you can get something off them? Absolutely,
bro.
Son.
Like, why would you do, like, yo, you so stupid, yo. I'm sorry, yo, you dumb. No other word. Anybody that agrees with that kind of stuff, you're stupid, bro. You gotta grow up some, yo.
From missing weight to that stupid scenario, all of it was, you ruined everything. I don't understand why you did that.
Yo, like, why would you be that stupid? That's like, yo, that's like the ultimate person that just avoids accountability by all costs.
Yeah. So you just lash out.
You didn't make weight.
It's your fault.
You in the crowd acting crazy, clearly getting drunk, eating a whole bunch of food still, doing dumb stuff, not even showing any humility for all them people in your neighborhood that bought fight tickets that probably couldn't even afford that to come see you. And then you crash out like yo, you honestly, that what makes a clown if that's not clown activity, yo?
Sad, bro.
That's what I want to know.
And that literally was off the heels of our conversation of us saying like how bad the boxing game is right now.
No, it's crazy.
Like literally was right after.
And the thing that
if you haven't seen that episode, go watch that last episode of the Boxing Break.
The thing that pisses me off so much about Keyshawn Davis is I had him highly regarded in the next 135, 140 level guys. Like, yo, he gonna be the guy, yo.
He is good, but he letting it slip away. Your time is fleeting in boxing. There's always a young kid coming up that's about to be getting it in. And then y'all be
holding out and not wanting to fight nobody for 8 months to a year.
Your boy Abdullah Mason, he did what he was supposed to do that night.
Abdullah got busy, bro.
So it looked bad on you. It was a great look on him because he didn't really talk trash about you. He just said, I just don't work like that, which is great.
And if yo really wanted to get petty, in the court of law, your hands are a registered weapon as a boxer. So if you and your brother assaulted me with a weapon,
yeah, I could really press charges.
I could really just get y'all super out of the way, yo. Like, yo,
it's stupid. It was just nonsense, bro. Like you gotta accept that. Hopefully you can.
And the thing that made me mad was like it wasn't a dirty fight. Like I could see if it was like, now it's not supposed to be that way, but like let's say we both boxers. And I see a dude, they not calling it. He keep headbutting you or something. I might crash out and pop him at that. Yeah. It wasn't that. You just lost, bro. Like
mad low blows for no reason.
Yeah, man, low blows, man. Punching you in the back of your head,
yeah.
the rabbit punches, anything like. But like elbows, headbutts. It wasn't any.
And your brother lost before like that, similar kind of fashion.
But it was fair and square.
He clearly was just he wasn't as good as you. And that's okay. That's not anything to be mad about. You see how Gary Russell and them do? When he lost, can you imagine if his brothers came in there and just start jumping people? Why would you do that? He lost in the ring.
Anybody
I can't do nothing about that.
Any form of respect wouldn't do that, yo.
It's that sport, bro. Like I don't. That they really tainted it with these guys now in the social media wave we in. Everybody just social media yapping. Going in the comments, threatening the lives of family
you know the sad
like, what do we get in the ring and box?
You know the sad
I don't want to see you threatening a man's cousin down the streets, fam. Yeah, go fight him. Line the deal. I don't want to hear about. You can't get the. What's wrong with the deal?
Yo,
get the deal done. Fight him. Why are you ducking and dodging? It's really bad. The game is really messed up right now. We don't care about the O's. We want to see good fights, trilogies, like Zay said.
Bring trilogies back.
We need to see good fights. Y'all killing the game is already murdered. Honestly, I'm not saying y'all
it's because it's like Zay said. Like now,
beating a dead horse
now everybody is an independent contract, and it's based on how much attention you could build on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's not even about being the best fighter no more. Yeah, because like Quad is kept like all these dudes. I ain't gonna lie. People gonna think this is jumping out the gate because he's still a fresh fighter. But I think after watching that Devin Haney, Rolly, Ryan Garcia, all them. Emiliano Vargas, because he fights every 6 months and he be really beating folks up, he might stretch a couple of them, yo. Yeah. He might really shock the world and knock Devin Haney out or knock Rolly out or knock Ryan Garcia out, yo. Like, these dudes be bluffing. Because you got to think, the one good thing about Abdullah Mason, Jai Tucker, Lorenzo Simpson, all the guys that's under ESPN Plus, they fight so much, bro. They fight probably like once every 4 to 6 months, yo. And Abdullah Mason is crazy with it. Like, he fight like every 3 months, every 2 months. But there's a
time frame where they do that. And then there's I don't know when it happens.
It's because once you get a belt, it's a 12-round bout, so it's a lot more out of you and stuff.
Keyshawn Davis, he was like that. He was fighting like that for a little while in his earlier days.
Keyshawn was.
It was like every 4 months, and he was knocking people out, destroying them. So, like, it just becomes a time frame where they feel unbeatable almost, and then they get into this bag.
That's when they get that first money bag, and then they.
And you gotta be really honest, yo. If you can't, if you know you had struggling with this weight, you gotta figure something out, bro. Like, be real with you. Why are you struggling with this weight? Why you keep trying to make this weight?
He was just undisciplined, yo. You could tell, yo. If you jumping people, yo, you wasn't focused in the beginning, yo.
Yeah. It's sad, man. It's a sad stain on the boxing sport for sure, bro. Like, we don't need that because, like I said, that's just giving the talking heads, the ones who are adverse against the boxing world, it's just giving them fuel. And why would you tune into something if I know I'm not even going to be able to see the fighter that I potentially want to see? Or if I do see him, he's just going to be on his bike the whole time.
And it was the fact, it was in his hometown. Like, people wanted to see him.
Tank, can you imagine if he did that?
Yo, and he didn't apologize to the people, yo. Like, that's the least you could do.
It's all the way around fail.
Yo, bro. You know how classy it would have looked if he came out there before the fight, everybody there before the main cards. I just want to give a public apology, you know, for not making weight. I know a lot of people came out and supported me, and I hope y'all continue to support me in the future. Do it classy, bro.
Yeah, nah, they don't know nothing about class now. Like, look at, it's just the antics online is what they focus on more now. Like, it's sad to say. I hate to see it when I see Bill Haney going in like that online a lot. Like, damn, man, I just want him to chill.
It's the internet antics. They know it sells, bro. Yeah.
But it does sell. You know, his dad is hilarious, though.
He is. But I just want him to, like, yo, just fight, yo. Stop holding these dudes out for a year and then wonder why they don't look sharp against a mediocre fighter. Like, that's the thing. Like, yo, I was talking to, matter of fact, Sim. Shout out our little cousin Simeon. He said, yo, it's never in the UFC or in the MMA. The number one guy is never fighting a guy that's under the 10th best guy. Like, it's never gonna happen, yo.
Yeah, for the most part, nah.
It never happens, yo.
Yeah, the champion always fighting somebody.
Yeah, you gotta fight the contender. You gotta fight whoever's nice. You can't just go pick Devin Haney. I didn't know who Devin Haney was fighting, and he ran the whole time. And bro wasn't like getting with him. You know how I could see if it was like one of them rounds where he kind of piece him up. He like, oh, I gotta stay away.
Yeah.
Bro just ran, yo.
Damn.
Full stride, yo.
Turkey was upset.
Yeah, Turkey, stop playing.
Disgusting,
with
bro.
Money,
All right, stop playing with Turk money, boy.
Turkey money,
Come up missing in them oil fields. I'm just saying, be safe out there. Be safe when you playing with that man. You hear how he talk to people? He don't play around. He talks like he's the head honcho, as he is.
The one joint when I knew he was gangster, yo, it was a post-fight interview. And it was a person interviewing him live, interview on TV. He put his hand up like this. Talk to his mans in his ear, yo, on camera.
Yeah.
And he said,
Continue, please.
Continue, please. What did you say? I was like, yo, got the ultimate.
Homeboy didn't even know what to do. He was like,
he didn't care about the broadcast.
Do I ask questions?
Wait, yo, you not. Wait. My man said something to me real quick. Like, yo, I don't care about this platform. This is just fun for me, yo.
It's hard.
Let me talk to my mans about business real quick, yo.
Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, only last thing is, man. We look like we have a candidate for knockout of the year. This
good call.
Sasaki, man, versus Brian Norman Jr.
Bro, and it's funny, yo. I think I jinxed the Japanese boxers because I posted a video of him knocking out the guy in the last fight before that.
Fifth round.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Didn't you say like there was a thing that came out that said he lost a little bit of his memory or something like that?
Yo,
Off
it
the
said-
punch?
Remember like 2
Lost
weeks.
his memory of the month and a half before the match. Also says that he doesn't remember Brian Norman fight happening.
Yo, that's
He-
why I told you.
the Men in Black. He wiped his memory with the red thing,
And I tweeted right after that. I
the
said
neuralizer,
the Agent K.
he
Look
took
right
him
into
back.
this.
He was literally looking at negotiations for fights
Yes,
with that young
yo.
man again.
It might have been, or it might have been week 1 of training camp. That's
At
what he
that.
remember. Week 1 of training
He's
camp.
like, yo, I gotta go run tomorrow, right, coach?
Nah, the sickest
What?
thing, thing is him finally waking up.
Son,
and
you
coming
just waking
to.
up.
Bro, we going to collect and check right now.
Yeah,
yo.
it's fight's over.
Yeah, the weird thing was definitely looking at the date, yo. He like, wait, yo, it's June.
That's
Bro
scary,
thought it was
dog.
late April, yo. He thought it was late April,
damn.
yo.
Scary,
Slapped him back
dog.
to late April,
So
yo.
you know they monitored him heavy, you know what I
You
mean?
have to.
Yeah, you got to, because you.
Yeah.
Scary.
I ain't
that
even-
kind of injury. You wiping out memory bank.
The picture
A
just,
month worth of memory.
And you remember what that Susume and Anaguchi,
Yeah,
yo, like
that's-
them brain
yeah, that's-
aneurysms and
Somebody
stuff.
died
for
off
real.
it.
love that fight. I just remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember what round.
That
it
was
I
an
like, this
excellent
don't
fight.
look
Who was the
right,
guy in
yo.
Canada?
Nah, it was
from
the one where
Canada
he
just
walked to the
passed?
ropes and he just kept going back to the rope, and we like, wait,
nah, it's
that looked
bad.
like a video game glitch, and like something ain't right, yo. That's the brain.
Sad, man.
Super sad, bro.
But hey, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
It's the sport, man. So it's one of them things.
Nah, I
that's
ain't gonna
clean
lie.
punch.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody knocked me out so bad. I think it take me back to a month and a half. Yo, I'm stopping. Yo, I'm good. Yo, I'll commentate out
It's
in
time
Japan,
to do something
yo.
different. It is.
I'll commentate out
It's
in
time to do
Japan,
something
yo.
different at that point.
I'll commentate that, yo. And they smart, yo. They know health stuff going on.
Because he might not even physically he might not be the same, but let's say he get physically the same. Mentally, it's no way you got
No way.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Well, actually, mentally, he might be good fight because he don't remember it.
Just
He don't remember it.
wiped
yo.
it out.
no, but it might be scary all the horror stories when he see the
Yeah.
video though.
When
and
he
he's
see
like,
that
what?
video.
Just don't watch the
He
video.
know the fight happened,
Yo,
yo.
if you want to keep fighting, just don't watch the video.
Yeah, don't
yo.
watch the video. Don't watch.
You
the
wake
video.
up. It's
Yeah,
the
and you don't
future.
need to review the film. Just don't get hit with a clean shot like that. Like, you don't need to watch over and over to see what
man.
happened, bro. You just got caught with the
He hit
nastiest
him with the
left hook of
nastiest
all
Night,
time.
night,
With
yo.
a Tyson
The
left hook.
night, yo.
And it was really his head probably hitting the canvas on top of that punch too, bro. He was
They
dead.
got
was
the
out, yo.
nastiest. They got
He
an
was
iconic
dead.
photo. You can see Brian Norman Jr. looking at him while he on the ground. He's out flat,
Sleep.
stretched, flat.
But they show it was also a video of Brian Norman when he was hitting the heavy bag ultra hard, yo. And I'm like, he caught him with the perfect shot that he'd been training
That
with.
look scary, yo.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Yeah, killed that man, yo.
Hey,
But hopefully he alright, yo, like seriously, like health wise. Cause that's abnormal to forget. I remember in high school football, one of my mans, he got smacked in 11th grade. And he was like, I don't remember what happened. I was like, yo, you probably shouldn't get back in there. I ain't never even seen nothing like that. Yo, say, yo, what happened, yo?
Yo,
I'm like,
wasn't that before Tell the Truth? Tell the Truth. That was
yo,
before that?
That was
yo?
before
See,
man,
before
Will
concussion,
Smith,
yo.
yo, nasty.
Bro said he
African
didn't
accent.
remember what happened the last play. I was like, yo, you was just out there and got you don't remember you was going up the sideline and got hit?
So your partner, yo, take it down for a second, yo.
Yeah, definitely not safe, yo.
For sure.